I want to welcome you to this opportune moment when I meet one of our cultural leaders. It's been a great headache. I've moved around a number of times coming to our cultural headquarters. As you can see, the monument of our late king, one of our late great kings. But thank God that I've managed to get him, because I wanted to get him to him himself and give you the first-hand information as we talk to the world. Thank you very much. My name is Gilbert Happy. I'm a student of Makerere University, pursuing a Bachelor's of Business Administration in my third year. And I'm currently contesting in the World Merit competitions, global competition, which is a global search for talent. And I'm basically going to have a simple interview. Maybe you can have a little about yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much. My name is Rashid. I am under Buganda government. I head one of the county called Gomba, one of the counties, Buganda Youth Council. And I am a teacher in Sakate for Nabagereka, both international and local. And even there is a big association called Bangawa. I'm the patron in Uganda. I even lecture at Kampala University. I am on different activity committees, Uganda functions. I'm a publicist on this year we are celebrating 20 years of Bugandago. I am on a committee, publicist. So I happen to work everywhere, so long as it respects my kingdom.
Thank you very much. That is basically great to hear. Tell us about your big year. How has this year been? And this is a big year in the World Merit and basically in our kingdom. Like the king is going to be celebrating 20 years of being on the throne. Tell us about your big year as a cultural leader.
Actually, the first point I can say is that I may be having my self-interests as a man, but when my king is alive, it means that is my big achievement, our biggest achievement. Because I do everything when I'm happy. When my king is happy. Because for us we say in Uganda, long live our king. So if this year is going to celebrate 20 years of since 1993, it means Buganda is in happiness. And even this year we are celebrating the 20 years of Nkobazambogo. Nkobazambogo is a big association in Buganda. It happens to be in all institutions of Uganda, from primary, secondary, university. So we are celebrating, it started in 1991, up to date. We are celebrating October 26th, its existence, where we are going to collect everybody who happens to be in this association, to understand each other. Those who left, those who are still, those who are entering, so that we really collect each other. You know, Buganda is a territory. Buganda is a place where we have a collection of different individuals, but the same idea of developing our nation, of developing our culture. So, this year's actually biggest event, I want to really pray that God let me reach there is celebrating 20 years. And the good thing is that immediately after our celebrating our king's 20 years anniversary, the second biggest achievement will be celebrating Nkobazambogo 20 years. 22 years.
Thank you very much. Like you hear, we are talking about the 20-year celebrations of our king. Basically, some time back, we had some leaders of the government that took away the monarchical rule from our country. But basically, the current president of Uganda brought back the monarchical rule, and our king, the Kabaka of Buganda, was installed, and now we are going to be celebrating 20 years of his existence this year. Positive existence as our country. We believe so much in culture and norms, and it being the biggest kingdom in the country. Basically, if I may ask, does culture have any importance to us as individuals and as a country and as a globe? Does culture have any importance to us?
Actually, that question is wide, that we cannot answer it in 10 minutes. Briefly, we live because of culture.
True.
We'll sleep because of culture. Even dying is a culture. Because respect is from God. And that's why he brought many religions. Even you correspond to the religion and the culture, you get one answer, respect. So, today, culture is something which is bloody, something which is spiritual, something which is natural. One thing I can say is that through day-to-day activities, culture. But in Uganda, we have different places which trace our culture. We have tombs, we have palaces, but the top, which if it exists, it combines all. Is our king of Buganda, Londa the Moina. He's alive, then our culture. Hey, we do everything basing on the life of our king. And that's why we normally say Buganda is not food that you eat it and it expires. Buganda is a generational place whereby we respect each other by activities, we respect each other by loving each other. In Buganda, we have different names for our king, which actually shows the respect of our culture. Each name we call our king stipulates or means something. For example, you may say, our chuchu is a snake. We are not abusing him, but we mean he's fearing. You cannot actually touch our king. Our king is actually unanswerable. Is not answering. You cannot ask our king, but please, we saw this. No. Our culture says the elder is somebody who has everything. You are the one to inquire. And that's why, if I say a religion and a culture, Buganda is religion, and religion is culture. So today we have Muslims, today we have Christians, today we have other things. But we cannot get somebody to oppose us, because what we do is what God supports. Secondly, we have something called functions. We have something called cultural gala, whereby we compete for everything to respect the culture. We have functions of Uganda, burial, celebration, what? The masters of ceremonies try to actually bring out something respected. For example, a father should be actually should be respected. A mother should be respected. You can't marry somebody before permission. That is culture. A mother at home is respected because a mother is near to a father. It means if you need something to be got from a father, you pass through a mother. That is culture. So I can't say culture is this. Culture is everything, but the day-to-day love between me and you is culture.
Basically, thank you very much. Like we can hear, can you basically list for us some of the importances of culture to us?
One, culture is a democracy.
True.
Many politicians in Uganda, even in the world, are being elected by the people. The many compare the culture part of somebody who want to lead them. For example, talking is culture. If I abuse you, you tolerate my respect. You say, no, this man cannot be cooperative. This man has this problem. Secondly, culture is life. When you are alive, when you cooperate with people, they will love you. And up to death, so that even you enter the paradise when you're happy. That is culture. Culture helps the young generation to really prepare for the future. Because through culture, they learn many things, greeting each other, greeting elders. For example, I can give you an example. Long ago, last days or whatever, somebody could be taken, somebody who is an elder could be taken as a father of somebody, even if it's not bloody. Why? Buganda had something intangible that respect is by somebody. You learn from somebody. Don't don't refuse because you are supreme. Agree because you want culture. I beat you after committing a crime. I don't beat you because I don't love you. I beat you to really stabilize our kingdom. For example, if a child could maybe commit a crime urinating on the way, a father could come. Actually, a co-father, somebody, a villager, could come and beat that child. When he could go and report to the real father. She could go to the same punishment. Getting an answer that so the one who gave you punishment was also what? The father. Meaning, culture is wide, culture is neighborhood, culture is sleeping, culture is eating. So culture is very wide.
Beyond reasonable doubt, we can see that culture has a number of importances. Yeah. Basically, how do those importances of culture aim to support the upcoming generation? How are they going to support us, the youth, who are the upcoming generation?
First of all, the small hint I can give, as I described that briefly, culture I can describe it briefly. Cannot widen it because it is very wide. Today, culture respects the young generation, and for us we have many proverbs. In Uganda, it may be that younger trees support the forest, because removing the big ones, small ones remain. Meaning, even in Uganda, culture helps to prepare the young generation for the future. Culturally, financially, religiously, and everything. Today, we still have the problem in Uganda and other areas maybe that today we are following a curriculum which is the British maybe, which is Uganda and which is the world. It is good that we learn, but we have something culture we have to respect, and which culture will help to let these students know the hidden curriculum. Hidden curriculum meaning the type of education you learn unaware. You learn unaware. You really copy somebody who has done well and you say, I want to be like that. So that is culture. It helps to really let somebody cope up with many people they surround. Culture is environment. Culture is people, things which are surrounding people. Culture is everything. So it helps.